comment.
Yeah.
No comment.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's up with Sags right now. I have no clue. But you want to answer it? Yeah, no comment.
KJ, obviously the final play, Juwan gets the, kind of kicks it up the street, and, what's running through your mind as you're running down the court?
Just to try to get an easy shot. I mean, we only had 1 point to score, and we were shooting tough shots, except the one John had wide open. That was a good shot. But just try to get something easy. And I seen the opportunity for a fast break, and that's what Coach Long kept on telling us to do. Just run and get easy points. So that's what we did.
Can you describe the increased intensity in you on the NBA? Obviously you're both playing hard. Things when you get to that point.
Elon Menden, every point counts, every possession actually counts, not even point, but both teams increase their intensity because they want to win. They're trying to get to the final score. So.
At that point, Kevin, you got pretty good in place.
It's a little bit.
I mean, is it kind of the thing that you got to play through what you're not going to get?
It's for me. It's for $1 million. I don't think they're going to, leave it up to referees.
I'm cool with that as long as they do it both ways.
Exactly.
Don't call it for them and don't call it for them.
Yeah, they don't let us play. Let us play.
I don't want to get fined.
You three guys just talk about being back in this building because you guys played it, right?
I mean, for me, just being in Charleston in general, feels great, man. This building doesn't really mean anything, the building, but being in Charleston, West Virginia, in front of the fans and the people is great. I wish we could have it in Morgantown and West Virginia. We got to get on WVU's AD or whoever we need to talk to have this thing in Morgantown again, so we can play in that place again, man. It would be great. The nostalgia is just, is that the word, nostalgia? Yeah, the nostalgia, the feeling, man, is just great, man. Being able to hear that "Let's Go Mountaineer" chant and all that, man, is just great, man.
Kind of you've obviously been in regular game situations, down and that kind of stuff. There's obviously drama in a situation like that. There's drama in a situation like this one, but the other team's got to make comparable at all, or is it two different kinds?
It's two different kinds. I feel like because we're trying to get one basket or the best basket, and sometimes the three might be our best basket, or sometimes the layup might be our best basket. So we gotta come to an understanding of when we want to shoot a shot or when we want to lay it up for a final basket, But it is a little different, very different actually.
The fact that you guys can't run out,
right?
Is that kind of maybe a strategy and the other team's favor in a sense?
I wouldn't say in a sense. It's our first game. We won the game. We could get better towards the Elon ending, of course. James gonna have us prepared for that for sure. So yeah, we won the game, get better next day. James has been saying exploit mismatches. When you have mismatches, you attack them and either play for yourself or play for your teammates, and that's what we kind of did.
James, they felt a bit of a slow start. Like maybe they started to play late quarter, early second quarter. From where you were sitting, what do you think kind of got that ball rolling?
Just ball pressure. I mean, that's what we do. That's what we've been built on, long before we got to TBT together. So game like that, you have to turn the number of possessions up. Like I transferred from Wofford my freshman year, and that's what they want. Low possession, methodical, slow tempo, pace game, and they're great at that. They're great players with a great system and probably best shooter in TBT. So it makes things difficult. We just ramped up the ball pressure. It's going to steal you some possessions, steal you some points, and I think that's what kind of turned it. And it's tough to do that all game, but these guys did it. How long can you do it in spurts? And these guys put some spurts together for sure.
James, this was your game back here in Charleston. Know for a while ago do this. How's it feel? Now it's back a lot of things. Certainly better if you get the game. But what it means to be here.
Yeah, definitely took a moment before kind of talking to Deshaun and Dave Tallman before, and just talking about how I never played here in high school. Went away to school, but I was on the team at West Virginia. I didn't really, get to compete. But now here, like really being a part of something, it was really special. And the fact that, there's 4 regions for TBT. It's the only thing on TV right now, along with the finals. And we're repping in Charleston, West Virginia. And that means a lot. And I don't care how many fans are in the stadium or whatever. That Let's Go Mountaineers and that aura that John was talking about at the end is real. Or it works too. It's very special. I'm happy to be back in Charleston, and we're hoping to stay for a while.
John, a little bit more on the ending and the strategy. So I'm talking about it's tough when you've got 3 points to go to avoid taking a 3 to say, hey, maybe a 2-pointer, maybe a 2-pointer or getting the ball inside is a better decision. But
For me, yeah, I love shooting threes. And if I would have made that last 3, I would have called Hugs right away. So, I'm proving I'm right now. So.
Jim jumped at the timeout, right when the clock went over 4 minutes. Is that saying, hey, we're happy with this lead. We don't want to give you another chance to ball to cut into it.
Yeah.
We want to get to it.
Yeah, you can prepare as much as you want. There's so many things that go into it. Like my Elam ending strategy is not going to be perfect. My substitutions with 11 and 12 pros isn't going to be perfect. We're all learning together as we go. And I think going into it now, like I'm happy with what we had. We had looks. We had good pace. We had good momentum going into the Elam ending, and some of those shots fall. Like I think John's going to make that next shot. I think Tariq's going to make that shot. We had a look in transition where, we had 4-on-3 and we ended up shooting a corner 3. But these are professional basketball players. We'll take that. So. It's not going to be perfect. We're learning. My thought process going into that Elam ending was just get it under 4. We have the ball. We can draw something up. I think we're up 10 or 9, something like that. And, that's a comfortable lead. It may be different if it's a lower score. Maybe you score and try and foul, but we're learning. So.
For any of the players are maybe off Coach Long is younger than all the players he's coaching. But he's coming in and been able to make his own margin to the stamp on this program. It's kind of, how's he been able to come in and work with you guys and make his mark on the team?
Well, I actually played with James. These guys didn't really play with James. James is not the most athletic. He's not the most skilled, but he came in with a different mindset to actually be able to compete with Division I athletes as a walk-on. So his mind, preparation-wise, what we have to do to get ready for games, and just his motivation is good for us. So the age has nothing to do with it. His mind for the game is really, really good. His work ethic is even better, and he hypes us up.
Mm-hmm. James really knows like his X's and O's, and he knows a lot about basketball. Like he said, his IQ about the game. That's what we love about him. And we all told him, like, don't be scared of coaches, man. Just tell us what we need to hear. Don't be timid, don't be shy. Just tell us exactly what we need to hear. And he's been doing a great job of that, speaking up. And this is a learning process for him as well. So I'm impressed with what he's been doing and how he's been handling day-to-day situations. I know I stressed him out as GM a lot. So I'm impressed, man.
James, kind of the flip side of that, to get the advice from others, like coaching these guys?
No, I mean, Hugs and I always have a constant dialogue, but these guys, they tell me don't be scared to, coach them. And I think I came in on my heels a little bit in a sense where, I wanted to validate a lot of things and I wanted to get everybody's opinion. But, these guys have given me the feedback I needed. At the end of the day, we say family, we mean it. And I think that's what we have going for us if we want to win $1 million. And they've told me about myself, you don't need to validate things, coach us. And I take that in stride. It doesn't hurt my feelings. We're all here to get better. At the end of the day, when TBT ends, win or lose, like I help each guy get better. And if we can do that, then this was worth it. So they're helping me, and I'm appreciative.
Talk about your background at Wofford and kind of the pace that they like to play at. Coming in, especially when you don't know a lot about them, how much do you think that helps you guys?
Yeah, hope for sure. I mean, I think we're going to try and play our game regardless. You may make a couple tweaks, but I like what we do and I like who we have against anybody. So we're going to try and be the best version of ourselves. And I think that, as this goes, we just got to embrace that. It's not going to be perfect. Let's just try and get a little bit better each time. But, it helped some familiarity, and it may hurt in some areas. I'm trying too hard to do some things, but I like who we have, and we just got to keep getting better.
Jalen, like, into the mix. It seemed like he kind of got in the flow pretty quickly, and helped y'all break out early on. Was there anything specific you all did to try to get him comfortable?
You talking about me and Jamel? Yeah. So, Jamel's great character guy coming in. We're all kind of familiar with him. He's pretty much a West Virginia guy. He went to Fairmont State. He's well coached. Joe Missoula was his coach, so it wasn't really hard bringing him in here. He had the great mindset. He didn't really care how much he played. He just wanted to come in and help us win. So having a guy like that on your team, especially the way he can shoot the ball, is a big asset. So we're happy to have him on the team, and he helped us out a lot today. So just got to keep on moving forward, and he'll get more comfortable. Hopefully, as the game goes on, we keep on advancing.
All right, couple more. Anybody else? Like your next round, playing these guys from Marshall. Is that fun?
We don't play them.
Oh, so you played in the next?
No, we play winner of Virginia.
One at a time. One at a time.
One at a time.
Brick by brick.
Anybody else? All right, guys, thank you. Hold on, we got TV inside TV. We got.
I said when we were up like 11, I was like, fun. I was like, I hope it stays fun. And then it went down. I was like, yeah, stuff, man. I like Elam.
Joey.
Andrew, love it, man.
They won't let me coach.
All right, cool. They'll knock it out real quick.
You were Mark Titus.
Thanks.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm younger.
Yeah. No, I'm saying you were Mark coach. I tried to walk on Paul and walk on.
Slow game. It's gonna take him a while to get the court, but we're gonna slow it down. He's gonna hit the big dude, bro. He's gonna get the board. What do you mean he's gonna get the rebound? Yes.
We had to go small.
Yeah,
So when we're going small, it's gonna be Nate and KJ. And then that's what it is.
You just fill it. 2 hours, no less.
All right, Kevin Jones, Reed Phillip, John Flowers, Coach Long. Big win. KJ, first question for you. You let out a pretty big scream, a lot of emotion. Was that 2 years worth of emotion?
Yeah, that was for us not being able to play last year, and for this game, man, being so tight, and it's just a lot of emotion, man. Winning in front of this kind of crowd, the reception we had, it was great. So yeah, just had to let that out.
You mentioned the crowd, way better than the Marshall game, the crowd today. Talk a little bit about that. I know you guys are getting sick of getting asked that all the time, but how awesome is it to be part of this fans?
Man, it's a blessing. It gives us flashbacks of when we played in school, how intense the games was, how intense the crowd was, and the energy and boost they gave us.
Can I say something about that too? Like we want that to happen. That would be great to play Heard that in Charleston with all these fans. Like we're hoping that would be great for the city. They're gonna have a little bit of a drawing. We're gonna have a drawing. That would be great and be competitive and it would be fun. But we gotta take care of business. Next,
John, question for you. Everyone always asks, like, hey, what are you thinking after the Elam Ender? What are you thinking when WoCo Showtime's got the ball and all they need is one bucket?
Can I cuss on you? Yeah. Oh shit. Basically, man. But thank God we got the stop, man. Got the fast break, and it ended right there. We made it harder than it needed to be, honestly.
Yeah, Coach. Any takeaways from how the squad went about the Elam ending? I know not everything is in your control, even the players.
Yeah. I thought about leading into it. I should have done a way better. I could have done a way better job. Like substitution method, they were getting a little dragged out. I had a feeling, especially when you're winning by that much in the Elam ending. It's going to be a long stretch if you're not scoring. And I had those certain guys, if you go back and look, in there for a long time. So I probably should have done a better job subbing going into it. But you learn, you live and you learn, man. That's my first Elam ending. Thankfully, it was a win.
All right, Tariq, last question for you. Things are getting a little chippy. Fletcher, some other guys. You guys think you're the toughest team in TBT?
We're usually the toughest program in the country, honestly, if you ask around. So I'll say, yeah.
Absolutely. Fellas, congrats. Keep it going.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you guys next episode. So.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
All right,
No doubt.
Feel like action video.
Yeah.